Now you can create and track goals within ClickUp. We're the first project management application to offer goal tracking and performance management in one application. This is a high-level overview of all of our current goals at ClickUp. We'll jump into creating a goal right now. First, you may be familiar with other methodologies such as OKRs, and a goal is the same as an objective if you're using an OKR methodology. We'll also get into what we call targets, which would be considered key results if you're using OKRs. Goals are high-level containers of an initiative that you want to complete. Goals are made up of targets, and targets are really measurable things within a goal. So let's start with a goal like increase profit by 25%. An owner is somebody that's responsible for this goal. For this time, I'm just going to leave it blank. You can also specify who has access to goals. Now, you can give anybody access, but by default, if you make it public, guests will not have access. You can, of course, override this if you'd like to share it with guests also, but guests cannot create goals. Now, here's an end date, and for this, let's just go by the end of the year. And of course, I can add a description as well, which is really useful. Let's say I want to do this by improving marketing, sales, and general operations for the actual profitability part. So this is the goal overview page for a specific goal. And what I can do is add a target. Targets are things that you complete in order to complete your goal. So the goal percentage right here is based on your targets. Let's get started by creating a target. And again, a target, for those of you that are familiar with OKRs, is the same thing as a key result. Generally speaking, you'd like these to be a little bit measurable, meaning you want to be able to quantify it. We'll get into types in a second. But for this, let's say so with this target, we're going to increase the marketing spend by 50K. Now, obviously, if I want to do this smart, the marketing spend I'm also going to optimize, not just increasing the spend. But we're going to, for simplicity's sake, just go through this pretty quickly. Now, let's say that we spend $25,000 right now. And for this sake, I could add dollars here or any type of unit I want, but we also have a currency tracker where I can put the actual dollar amount here, which is much more useful for this goal. So I'm going to use $50,000 here, and this target has been created. Now, let's just add a couple more. So I want to increase enterprise sales by 75K MRR. And let's say that George is going to own this since he's our enterprise sales guy. And again, this one in this case is going to be a currency. Let's say it's 25,000 now, and I want to get to 75,000. And a final one, let's just do another type for us. So, for just simplicity's sake, let's say improve efficiency. Obviously, it's very subjective, but let's go there and let's give our VP of Operations the assignment. And for this, we've got 4 types always. So your number is pretty self-explanatory. You can add a unit there. True, false, like is it done or not done? It's just a binary option. Currency and tasks. And tasks is pretty cool because we can add tasks and lists to track them automatically right here. So let's go ahead and do this. And I'm just going to add some random ones for now. So let's just add a sprint to this. And maybe let's add another task also. And now that I've done that, obviously these don't relate to the actual key result that I did, but let's say that they did. Now we can come here and we see that this particular target is tracked automatically. We see that it's a 9 out of 71, which means 9 tasks out of 71 within this list have been completed. And we're going to use the terms key result and target a little bit interchangeably here, but at ClickUp we use target. So for the other results that are not done automatically, which means they're tracked by tasks, I can still add tasks if I want to here. They just won't affect the progress indicator. But this essentially gives me a way to align tasks with a target or a result. Clicking here will allow us to increase or decrease the current value of our target. So let's say that we had a great month and we increased it by 25,000. I can also add a note and add some value to that and just say, a few huge enterprise deals and list them here if I'd like, and then click update. And not only has the progress for my target moved, but also the progress for my overall goal has moved. And let's just go ahead and do that same. Let's say that we increased our MRR here, marketing spend actually, by that amount. It also just automatically increased our goal to 48%. Some general things is we can change the date. We can also share this with whoever we want, and we can give permissions. So if I don't want particular people, maybe I want to share it with some guests and give them view-only permissions, I can do that right here. We really hope this helps you make you more productive. It solves a major problem with bringing separate items from separate containers and applications together. Now we use this for builds and for sprints also, because let's say you have separate tasks in different projects or different spaces. You can bring these all together and track them in one place right here. It's also extremely useful for sharing with your clients. So you can share a goal with your client of all of the tasks that you need to do for a particular project, and you can add description, which is any type of information right here. Next, we're adding folders and commenting in goals. It should be released sometime in February. We really hope you enjoy this new feature, and as always, thank you for using ClickUp.